Hey everyone, it's half time. Liverpool losing 2-0 to Man City. We're here in the studio, so we thought we'd talk to you. Yeah, that's the game plan kind of undone by a moment of, well, let's face it, shit refereeing from John Moss. Let us know your thoughts on that. I mean, it's not really a good thing. The only modicum of goodness is that at least Sky didn't go like, Sadio Mane, and Gary Neville could quite easily have done that. I get that this is the way footy's gone, that you can have a legitimate attempt to win the ball, and if you miss it, it's like a booking these days, which is mad really, because you used to get bookings for genuinely properly fouling people. Now that's like what Fernandinho does to Mane. That's a booking because he's nowhere near it, and he's just taking a swipe to try and do something. That is worse, even in terms of actual football, in terms of the cynicism. It's worse than what Mane does, even though what Mane ends up doing to the goalkeeper is obviously horrendous, and no one wants to see the goalkeeper get hurt, and that's a side issue. And obviously, I hope that Ederson's okay, because it did, that's a very, very bad one. But a legitimate attempt to play the football, he's got his eyes on it, he goes for it. Again, if you're going to play by the modern footballers, which you'd have to because football is what it is these days, then at least you say, okay, that's a booking, Sadio Mane, because your foot's high, the keeper's come out. It's a booking for me at the very worst, but it's absolutely mad. Yeah, so let us know your thoughts on that. Milesy20 says John Moss equals bellend. Joseph Nichols, he's literally kicked him in the face. He did, literally, absolutely kicked him in the face. He did. This is, again, I don't know. Like I say, I can understand. And he said it perfectly in commentary. He said, this is going to look worse in a replay, and it's going to look bad, and it is bad because he kicks the goalkeeper in the face and the goalkeeper's done in. But I don't see that I just don't see that there's any deliberate attempt to hurt him. He's got nothing but intent. And as it's pointed out, he's an inch away from knocking the ball away and getting away, or knocking the ball. The keeper's the one who takes Mane out, and maybe Mane's the one who's getting stretched off, and the goalkeeper's the one being sent off by the law of it. Whereas for me, I think either way that happens, I don't see it as a red card, if I'm perfectly honest. Back to squash. John Moss is the worst ref ever. The Dr. Court, let's be honest, that was red as hell. I completely disagree. Tom, what have you got?
A lot of people saying we played badly in this game. Like, just because we're 2-0 down, with a man down.
Yeah.
All right, it's not great, but we played well.
No, I disagree with anyone who says we played badly there. We've been playing as the better team in this so far by and I think City have done well. I don't think there's not miles in it. I think we created some really good chances prior to that point, and the fact that we're going in 2-0 down probably makes you feel a lot worse than it is if we, and we could have gone for the offside one as well. It could have been slightly earlier. Liverpool it was exactly going to game plan. We were dominating the midfield. We were causing them so many problems on the counter attack. That's a great way to play. That was a great setup, and it was all looking fine. And there's no accounting for, I just think, a magic pass from De Bruyne and Aguero doing what he does. But even then, I could have foreseen us quite easily coming back into it. I think Liverpool have played really well. How we handle ourselves in the second half now, this is because I don't know whether it's a damage control thing or whatever, but I understand that, maybe people's lives are based around us having to win every game of football. These things happen in footy sometimes, and obviously I don't want to, no point in assessing it too early now because we've got a second half to play. But Paddy Z 1996, Clavon was one of the worst gambles by Klopp in recent times. Complete shambles. Feel sad for Mane. Yeah, Clavon's not played well, has he? He's had a couple of sticky moments there and what have you. It is what it is. Is he a massive downgrade on Dejan Lovren? He's not though, is he? We are a little bit sloppy at the back, but again, we got away with it to some extent. Sergio Aguero's not scored that goal because Clavon's terrible, even though maybe his position could have slightly been better. It's a great ball. It's a fantastic finish. And yeah, look, disappointing, but no point in getting totally downbeat about it. 45 minutes worth of football to come. Let's go and enjoy it to the best of our abilities and trust that we've got some players out there who can cause some problems. We've got players off the bench who can cause problems, and they will still, I think, give us opportunities if Liverpool go and play committed in this one. But equally, you know what? It could crumble to pieces and they could beat us 5-0. Fact of the matter is, referees fucked us in an orifice, that we didn't wish to be fucked in. Let us know your thoughts on what that might be in the comments below. Subscribe to Redmen TV. We'll be back with more stuff post-match, of course. Keep your heads up. Enjoy the rest of the game, Reds. See you soon.